how we build in shell, yes, shell, these kind of shells. I like them very much. You can have them in any color. I painted the one with the purple. There is no top coat, it's just the gel polish color, and I will put the blue shell because I have with me now here the blue, but obviously you can choose any color. You can do it with gel polish, you can do it with builder gel. If the difference between if you use it with the gel polish like here, you put base extra, the color 2 times, you put the shells, and then you put a clear builder, not necessarily builder, it can be like a fiberglass or rubber base or 6-in-1, which is thicker, and you can build a nice curve so you can cover the whole shell. This is what I'm going to show you. Or you can use it with the builder gel, that you have whatever color you finish with your design, but you try to make it a little bit thinner because on the top it will come another design. What I did here, that I placed the shells, and on the top of one of the shell I put the 3D nail art, and around this part I put this how you call this small oh, I forget the name for these small things. In every video, almost every video I have when I forget the names of several things, don't mind me. So this is not sugaring, beads, I forget it in the first week also, beads, so these beads, and it doesn't need a top coat in the end. You can put, but it's not necessary. Okay, so this is when you are working with the builder gel. So as I said, I prepared here one. I will just start to make little pieces. You can crack them with your hand, you can crack them with the tweezer, you can crack them with nipper. I will bring also a little bit of glitter, of course. You cannot go without the glitter. So what I'm using again is the rubber base. It depends where you want to place the shells. Let's say I will put it in this corner now. Just make my brush a little bit wet with the gel, and I will place wherever I want to place. And before I put it in the lamp, I will put the glitters as well. Again, however, how much you want, wherever you want. There is no rules of these things. Actually, it's look nice with the, I was wondering how it will look, the blue with the purple. You can choose any color, of course, it's not necessary to use these colors. My color, the purple one, it's the first date, by the way, and I chose the blue shells because this was close to me, and it looks pretty nice actually. Yeah, okay, I put it for 30 seconds in the lamp, doesn't need more now. The pieces what we didn't use, I will just put back in the box. You don't have to throw it just because you didn't use it all. You will have bigger pieces, you will have smaller pieces for the future. And as I said, because they are a little bit thick for design, you have to work with the base more thin than usual, because on the top you will place another layer of thicker gel. So do the preparation thin, just use the base extra and the two color if it's gel polish, and after you put, when it's finished in the lamp like now, after you bring your rubber base again and you put on the whole nail if it's a gel polish, or it can be 6-in-1 or the fiber clear as I said it before, and you put a little bit of thicker amount. I hope I am in the right spot, because I don't see myself from the camera here. So you put everywhere, you try to cover everything. It's not going to be possible to cover everything. I turn it upside down. So you would do the same most probably with the customer. When you put a bigger amount of gel, you turn it upside down and you wait until the product, it will move a little bit down. Then you put it in the lamp again quickly. I put it now for 30 seconds because now for me it's not necessary to leave it for more. So it was the first date. I will prepare one wipe to clean it off, and my buff and my file. So this is the gel polish version, what I'm doing now, and this is the builder gel version. When you put the builder gel on the top, you can do it in both ways. Even if it's a gel polish, even if it's a builder gel, you can do it in both ways. I clean it off. I file it. Especially, you can feel it when you touch it here and there, you can feel it, but usually it's on the sides more where it's moving. So it's not necessary to file the whole, it's enough to buff, but you have to feel it when you touch the surface. You have to feel it if it's need buff or file. Be careful, because you know, if you go with something very harsh file, because it's a rubber base, I didn't put it very thick. I don't know if it's visible. I try not to put it very thick because we said it's a gel polish, yeah. So if you go with a very rough file on the rubber base, you will file it off the whole thing. It's not necessary. And you touch it always and you try to feel it, if it's enough, if it's okay. And then you clean it off and you come again with the top coat. I hope my phone is focusing good, because usually I see it after, when I'm done with all the videos, because I'm doing more videos in one time, not one by one. And after I see that sometimes it's not focusing, and I fixed the autofocus, so it should be focusing. I turn it down again so the product will move, and I put it in the lamp for 1 minute, and that's it. Okay, it's not a difficult design. Be careful because it might be a little bit thicker. You can see here, I think, that it's making the whole procedure a little bit thicker, yeah, which is okay, nothing will happen. So before you make this design, make it sure that your base, it's thinner than the usual, because you will put the builder gel or the base gel, if it's a soft gel, you will put it after the color, yeah. It's not going to cause any problem, especially if you do it on one finger just as a design. It's going to be completely okay. And here we are. I think it looks very nice, the purple and the blue together. Thank you for watching.